So the Matthew Stafford blockbuster trade went down last night, mainly because the Rams just gave up everything. And giving up 2 future firsts, a 2021 third, and Jared Goff to secure Matthew Stafford. You're like, okay, so the first thought was, well, Stafford's wife had problems with Michigan's lockdown. She's going to love LA. She loves LA. No. But the immediate thought that everyone had, and you saw this on social media, is like, whoa, if Matthew Stafford is worth that, I mean, Deshaun must be worth 75 first-round picks. Deshaun Watson to the moon. Now, simple answer is no. I don't think this impacts the Deshaun Watson market at all because there was a handful of characteristics that made this trade unique and inflated it. It's like when Steve Ballmer bought the Clippers in 2014 for $2 billion. Just because he could. That didn't jack up the value of every single NBA team. Like, the Wolves aren't even worth $2 billion a day. Sorry, Glenn Taylor. Face. And I think Stafford, his true value was probably that 2021 third round pick and a future first. And again, the future first is lower in value because of you don't get to use it right away. And also you don't know exactly where that pick is going to be slotted in. And if Stafford does succeed with the Rams and Sean McVay does usually have that team go in the right direction, it's going to be a late first round pick. So not really that much. But I do think that the Lions got that extra first-round pick for taking Jared Goff and his stupid contract off of the Rams' hands. Because if LA wanted Stafford, they would also have had to have traded Goff to a patsy. And they couldn't just cut him because of the dead cap incurred penalty. So they needed someone to take away that $25.325 million base salary. And then Brad Holmes is like, hey, come on in. One-stop shop, all of your business right here with Detroit. And Brad Holmes working with the Rams since 2003, that was a major factor because he knew how Les Snead felt about Jared Goff and the extension. He knew how Sean McVay felt about him. Like, they couldn't blow smoke. Like McVay talking after the season, well, Jared Goff and blah, 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 blah. Like, he was going to see through all of their BS, and he really leveraged that hard. And he got maximum value where I don't think any other team would have potentially gotten that. And it's like this. So the cost of an apple, say the market says it's 69 cents. Nice, right? And then because the market, it all bakes in the cost to grow, harvest, transport, and then sell said apple, right? And then some idiot comes in and is like, hey, I'm going to give you $1 billion for this apple. Now, does that change the apple market? No, just one asshat paid $1 billion for an apple. Like, it does not change the market equilibrium. Just like how not every single GM is drunk gambler like Les Snead trying to martingale his bets. He was like, well, if I just double my bet and then we win, we can get even, right? I mean, the dude has traded every single first-round pick from 2017 to 2023. Like 7 seasons, the Rams will not have picked in the first round unless they make a move to get back in, which they probably won't, right? Maybe they're spooked because the last first-round pick that they spent was Jared Goff at 1 overall. And plus, not every single first-round pick is equal. So just because the Rams got 2 future first-round picks where the value is unquantifiable and you don't have the immediate value of using it this season, like the Jets aren't going to trade you number 2 overall and then 4 other future first-rounders for Deshaun. Like, it ain't going to happen, right? Just because the Rams gave up those future picks, it doesn't factor in. Plus, Deshaun still has his no-trade clause, so that can limit the field and limit the Texans' leverage. So I don't think it changes things at all. Like, just because Stafford got a third and 2 future first and Jared Goff, a top 25 quarterback, it's like, oh, Deshaun Watson, 75 first-round picks. Nah, I don't think so. Now, I think if Deshaun was worth 3 first-round picks and some change before the Stafford trade, he is worth the same after, right? Because it was a unique cacophony and Jared Goff's contract dump and Holmes' ties to the Rams and Les Snead just gambling it up that led to this trade being massively overvalued and overpriced, but is what it is. Wow. We get to play Jared Goff twice a year. Let's go, baby. Let's go. But your thoughts, the Stafford trade does not affect Deshaun Watson. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, pull some of Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.